Hi boys and girls, Miss Rye here for our weekly AR shoutouts. So I'm super excited to come to you this week. We've been doing AR now for 3 weeks at home. And the first week we did around 225 quizzes, and then the next week we jumped up to 563. And I'm here to tell you last week, the last 7 days, you did an amazing job. We are up to 644 AR quizzes taken last week for the last 7 days at home. And I am super excited to give that shout out as a whole school, because that means you are reading and you are doing AR at home. Because the more you do something, the more you practice at it, the better you're going to get. I told you that at the very beginning when we started doing AR at home. So I'm super excited to know that you're still practicing reading, because the more you do something, the better you're going to get at it. So please keep reading, not only listening to books and take an AR, but try to make sure that you can find some books maybe that you can read yourself online and then take the AR quizzes, because that's real important. It's good that you listen to your parents read. That's good, but you also need to be reading too. So you reading the actual words in the story, because that's going to help those words come to your mind quickly as soon as you see them, make you a better reader. So let's get started. Want to give a shout out, first of all, to our class totals before I go to individuals. Excuse me. Miss Hayes' class, excuse me, in kindergarten took a total of 44 quizzes, excuse me, last week. And Miss McDuffie's class took a total of 82 AR quizzes. Now, Miss Gaffney's class is really close. I thought she was going to win, but then I saw Miss McDuffie's class pulled through. And Miss Caesar's class had 69 quizzes last week. There's somebody in that room that's really doing a lot to help that class and pushing them along. So I'm super proud of you guys for that. So let's get right to our AR updates. This is for last week, the 7th. So I'm going to give a shout out to the top students in each classroom that's been taking the most AR quizzes. Now remember, it's important that you take AR quizzes, but it's more important that you pass them with 85% or higher, because that's when the statistics show that you're going to grow and become the best reader that you can be. So be very careful. It's not about how many you take. It's about the reading of the book, remembering what you read, and then passing the quiz. So remembering those questions, answers, and questions. Okay, so here we go. In Miss Armijo's class, Abigail. In Miss Copeland's class for first graders, Marissa. Miss Gaffney, we had a tie in this class. Allie, Bailey, and Landon were all up there at the top of her class last week. Miss Higginbotham, Ariella. Miss Ivy, Anna Marie. Miss McDuffie also had a tie with Ollie and Addie, and she had a couple more that were right there behind, but Ollie and Addie were tied at the top. In Miss McDuffie's class, I just can't believe you guys took 82 quizzes last week. That's amazing. Miss Wade's class, Jaden, and Miss Walker, Kenyal. Good job. Then I'm going to skip up to down to kindergarten. Miss Castillo, David. Miss Copeland's kindergarten group, Justin. Great job, Justin. Miss Davis's class, Dixon and Mateo were up there at the top of that class. Good job, boys. Then Miss Flood's class, Esperanza, was taking some AR last week. Miss Hayes, Sean really was rocking some AR last week. Sean and his sister Allie both were doing amazing. And Pablo in Miss Hayes' class was doing great. I'm so proud of you guys. Kindergarten is doing a great job. Miss Mullis, Lucas, and Maya. And Miss Schmidt, Sophia, and Miss Spradlin, Lucas also. Then we're going to move to 2nd grade. Miss Avery's class, there were 2 this week. Isabella and Barron were close to the top, were at the top in that group. In Miss Becerra's class, Guadalupe. Guadalupe, you are doing an amazing job with AR. I'm super proud of you. In Miss Jenkins' class, we had 2 that moved up to the top in this room, Blaine and Casier. Great job. I'm super proud of you boys for moving up there. Miss Kelson, Riley, still up there at the top. Miss Monk, Jasmine, Braden, and Gabby. So they are really, those guys are fighting for that top place in that class. In Miss Caesar's class, Andres. Andres, you are just doing an amazing job. I'm super proud of you. And in Miss Sullivan's class, Emma. Good job, Emma, taking that AR quiz last week. So in the grade level, I'm going to give a little shout out because in the grade level, the top student that took the most AR quizzes in the grade level was Allie for first grade. Good job. Yay, Allie, top student with the most AR quizzes passed last week. In kindergarten, your brother, you guys are doing a lot of AR in that house, it seems like. Sean, great job from Miss Hayes' class. Yay, Sean. And no surprise, Guadalupe in second grade in Miss Becerra's class. Awesome job. I'm super proud of all of you. Can't wait to see who comes up to the top next week in the AR shout-outs. Miss Wright has a bunch of books here that I'm going to get started on. I'm going to try to put some videos out there for you guys. And I've got a super special thing I'm going to be sharing with you this week from the public library, ways that you can get some books and look at some ebooks, which are called electronic books that you can read, not just listen to, because I want you reading those words. I want you practicing the words. So I want you to watch for some of those things that are going to be coming out this week from Miss Rye. I'm super excited to share those opportunities with you. So I hope you have an awesome week. If you haven't done so, don't forget the From Our House to Yours video that I sent out, and you could send me messages holding a sign from your teacher for your teacher. That closes out this week. So if you haven't sent me a picture of you with a special message of appreciation for your teacher, or just a miss you or anything, make sure you send those to Miss Rye to her email. And you hope you have an awesome week, and I'm sure you will see Miss Rye more than once this week because I've got some great books that I'm going to be putting out this week. So have an awesome afternoon, boys and girls.